Good evening to all hockey fans and Leaf supporters. An important victory for the Toronto Maple Leafs against the reigning champion Florida Panthers by 5-4 in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals was overshadowed by a controversial incident. On Monday night, goaltender Anthony Stolarz was hit by an elbow from Sam Bennett during the second period and had to leave the game after being seen vomiting on the bench. The NHL decided not to apply disciplinary punishment to the Panthers player, generating strong reactions from coach Berube and raising serious doubts about Stolarz's availability for Game 2. Toronto and Florida meet again in the Eastern Conference Semifinals, the same stage where a year ago, the Panthers eliminated the Leafs on their way to their first Stanley Cup final. Now, as current champions, the Panthers arrive with the experience of knowing what it takes to win. But Toronto seems determined to write a new chapter in this rivalry. The history between these teams is filled with decisive moments, such as in 2023, when a play involving Sam Bennett left Matthew Knies out of that series after Game 2. Coincidence or not, 2 years later, Bennett is once again at the center of a controversy that could define the course of this confrontation. Before we dive into the details of this controversial play and its consequences, I want to invite you who love hockey and intensely live each moment of the playoffs to be part of our community. There are very few places where you'll find such complete and passionate analyses about the NHL. Click now on the subscribe button, activate the bell, and leave your like so that more fans can discover this exclusive content. Now, let's understand what really happened in Game 1. On Monday night, the Toronto Maple Leafs started off on the right foot in their journey in the Eastern Conference Semifinals by defeating the Florida Panthers 5-4. William Nylander shone with 2 goals in the first period and an assist, setting the tone for a victory that, however, came at a potentially high price. During the second period, while defending his goal during a Panthers power play, goaltender Anthony Stolarz received an elbow to the head from Sam Bennett, a play that, surprisingly, did not result in a penalty. Stolarz still remained on the ice for a few minutes, during which Toronto extended their lead to 4-1. The most concerning moment came during commercial break, when cameras caught Stolarz vomiting on the bench before definitively leaving the game. Joseph Wall came in his place, saving 17 shots for the remainder of the game. Berube, coach of the Maple Leafs, was blunt after the match. Elbow to the head, clear as day. I understand they missed calls, but it's clearly a penalty. Paul Maurice, Panthers coach, defended the referees, claiming that the official was right there and did not consider the play a foul. Most intriguing, Bennett, who caused the incident, was not made available for interviews after the game by the Panthers public relations team, further fueling speculation about the nature of the play. Behind the scenes, the situation took new turns after Tuesday's practice, when Berube revealed that the NHL decided not to impose any supplementary discipline on Bennett for the incident. When asked about this decision, the coach was direct. "I don't want to talk about it. It's over." Berube's message to his players was clear and strategic. Play hockey. We have to play hard and physically. They do what they do. It's up to the referees and the league. Let's play with discipline. In a revealing comment about how the sport has changed, Berube admitted that, "When I played, someone would have done something immediately. Probably me if I was there." However, his current guidance is diametrically opposite. You're not going to go out thinking you're going to get revenge on Bennett and end up in the penalty box. We don't need that. This conflict between hockey's old culture of retaliation and the modern need for tactical discipline perfectly illustrates the dilemma that the Maple Leafs face. The medical team works intensively to assess Stolarz's condition, while the team prepares for the possibility of Wall taking over in goal for the second game. Maurice, Florida's coach, expressed concern for Stolarz, with whom he worked last season. "I'm hopeful for Anthony and his health. We love that guy and hope he gets better quickly." A demonstration of respect that contrasts with the intensity of the rivalry on the ice. With Game 2 approaching, uncertainties about the Maple Leafs lineup are evident. When asked if he's preparing to start with Wall, Berube responded, "I don't know yet. I'll probably find out today at some point." The coach expressed confidence in his backup goaltender. "He played many good games and played a lot of quality hockey for us this year. When Stolarz was out for about 2 months, he was there, helping us. We have a lot of faith in him." Berube highlighted Wall's exceptional work ethic. "He's one of the most dedicated guys I've ever met in that aspect." The season numbers support this confidence. When Stolarz was despite still playing at a high level competently, represents showing that he can be more than just an emergency substitute. Still, the pressure of entering a playoff series against the current champions is a considerable challenge for any goaltender. On the offensive side, the highlight goes to Max Pacioretty, who recorded 2 assists in Game 1. Berube praised his return after difficult periods with injuries. His dedication when he gets hurt to work, recover, and do what he used to do, with the work he did with the people in the organization when he was out, gives him the opportunity to come back and play good hockey. For the Panthers, the good news is a return of defender Aaron Ekblad for Game 2 after serving a suspension. His presence significantly elevates the team's defensive quality and could be fundamental in neutralizing the Leafs' attack, which started the first game in an overwhelming manner. When we analyze the numbers, the importance of the first period for Toronto becomes clear. As Berube highlighted, I thought we were very aggressive and attentive. If you observe the spaces and reloads of our players, they are crucial. We were taking pucks to the net and attacking. Maintaining this initial rhythm throughout the entire game will be the big challenge for Game 2. As we approach the next confrontation on Wednesday, the big question remains, how will this controversy psychologically affect both teams? For Toronto, it will be a test of discipline and focus. For Florida, an opportunity to show why they're the current champions, responding after a loss in the opening game. And you, what do you think? Is Berube's decision prioritize discipline over retaliation the correct strategy? Or should the Maple Leafs respond physically to the Panthers' hard play? Leave your opinion in the comments. In the coming days, we will closely follow Anthony Stolarz' situation and the adaptations that both teams will make for Game 2. And don't miss our next video, where we will analyze in detail the deficiencies in the Maple Leafs power play, which ended Game 1 with a concerning 0 for 5, and how Berube plans to correct this problem. If you've made it this far, it's because you truly understand the depth and nuances of this incredible sport. This community grows every day thanks to passionate people like you. Click like, share with other fans, and subscribe to not miss any updates on this series that promises to be one of the most exciting of these playoffs. The story is just beginning.